Hi, I'm Hazzard with Blackbird Church Production, and today we're talking about 5 ProPresenter features that you may or may not have heard of, but you should be using in your church. If you have heard of any of these, feel free to use the chapter selection at the bottom of this video to skip over some of the stuff you may already be using. The first feature that you should be using is arrangements. Arrangements give you the ability to simplify your lyrics imports and have several variations of a single song in ProPresenter. You can use this for having a different arrangement of a song for your youth group than the main congregation, or maybe you want to do a shorter version of the song at the end of your service of a song that you already sang at the beginning. Instead of having multiple copies of a song in your library, simply set it up like this. Another big feature that you should be using in your church is called announcement slides. Announcement slides allow you to label certain slides as announcements and then use that information to target different outputs or screens from ProPresenter. Here's how to set that up, and here's how I would use it. The third thing you might want to consider using in ProPresenter are countdown timers. One of my favorite features about ProPresenter is the ability to have countdown timers linked to slides. You can use a slide to trigger them. You can use them to make sure that a speaker doesn't take up too much time, or simply use it to make sure that your band is in place at the top of the hour. Countdown timers can either be relative or timed to your computer's clock. For example, you could make sure that a timer starts right at 11 o'clock or starts counting down to 11 o'clock right at 10:55. Here are some ways we like to use ProPresenter countdown timers here at Blackbird Church Production. My fourth favorite feature in ProPresenter is called looks. Looks are kind of like themes that you can apply to your slides in ProPresenter. By applying a look to a slide, you can completely change the way your slide content displays on an output. One way you can use this is to send song lyrics in a default look to your main projector, while simultaneously sending an alternative look to your streaming computer with a transparent background so you can key your lyrics over your stream. You can do this all from the same computer and slide. This opens up a world of possibilities, but let me show you how to do what I just talked about, sending the lyrics to your streaming computer for broadcast. If your band is playing to a click and you have a complex song, you could consider pre-recording clicking through the slides and then play back that whole recording. This is helpful if you get a really good take during a rehearsal or you are short-staffed, or both. You can always override the recording in the middle of a song if your band calls an audible. Let me show you how to set that up. I've got one last thing to share with you. Another underappreciated feature in ProPresenter is Planning Center Sync. If you have multiple computers and you have a Planning Center subscription, you can sync all of your slides and all of your data and images and songs from ProPresenter to all of your other ProPresenter computers through Planning Center. That's all we have for today. Be sure to follow us at Blackbird Church Production for more tips just like this, and be sure to comment if you have any ideas or tips or questions you might have for us in a future video. Thanks for watching.